Hi, my name is Kylie and today I'm going to be showing you how to get big voluminous hair with a 1-inch cheat orbit curling wand. Okay, so the very first thing that I do is I use a cheat orbit 1-inch curling wand. I think I got this at Ulta a couple years back, but I've had it forever and it works really good. And I set it to 380 degrees. You don't want to use a higher heat. Maybe if your hair is pin straight, you could use a little bit of a higher heat, but anything higher than that, I really feel like it just gets to the point where it's frying your hair and it's really not even going to help you keep the hold of the curl. So if you do have pin straight hair, I would suggest just sleeping on your hair in wet braids after you shower and just let it dry in a braid. So then that way when you take it out, it just has more body and it'll be easier for it to hold onto the curl. But what I do is I just shower the night before and then I'll just let it air dry naturally and then I'll curl it the next day or whenever it's dry. So the very first thing I'll do, which I've already sprayed my hair with this, is I'll use some sort of heat protectant. I really like this one. It's by Moroccan Oil, the Perfect Defense. It keeps your hair really soft and it smells really good and I feel like it keeps my hair protected from the heat. So then I will just go and section my hair. And you don't have to like have it in a perfect section. Just make sure that you're separating it so it's easier to get every piece, so you're not leaving any pieces out and having straight pieces on the back of your head. Then I'll just clip that up with one of my claw clips. Then I will just go through and I always brush each section just to make sure I'm not curling over any knots. And then I will section that off depending on how big you want the curls. If you're wanting smaller curls, you can grab smaller sections, but I like my curls to be a little bit bigger. So I'll grab about a 1/2 inch section, maybe a little bit more. And then the trick is to hold your curling iron downwards and you want to curl away from your face. So I don't start at the very, very tip of my hair because I don't want my hair curly from the root. I start about 2 to 3 inches from the root of my hair and I just wrap it going away from my face. And you really don't need to hold it long. I would just say maybe about 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds, depending on how bouncy you want the curl. And I'll grab this piece. I really feel like curling your hair is really about like how you prepare, like how you prep your hair for before. So, you know, blow drying it straight before isn't really something I suggest just because I feel like it takes all the body out of the curl and it just fries your hair. So then I'll just grab the next piece and start about 1 inch or 2 from the root and just keep wrapping and hold it. Make sure you get all the way to the end. So I'll just continue the process of just going through each piece in this section. And you can grab different sizes of sections for each curl. They don't have to all be uniform. You kind of want your curls to be all, you know, a little bit different because you don't want them to like flow perfectly together. Wouldn't look right. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue. Oop, I got a huge knot in my hair. That's nice. I'm just gonna continue curling and then I'll show you how to do the other section and the other side of my face. And now we're going to start the other side of the same section, so you'll just do the same exact thing. You will take a section of hair, start about 2 to 3 inches away from the root, keep your curling iron going downwards, and then just wrap the opposite way so it's still going away from your face in this direction as well. So now I'm going to start the midsection of my hair, so I'll just let the rest of my hair down and then go across the crown of my head. And then just section that part off. and clip it up, and then you'll just do the same process for this section of your hair. So I just did the same thing starting here and just curled this piece away from my face. Funny because I just like want to laugh at myself the whole time I'm doing this, but it's
I bet it's fucking fire, dude. I bet it's fire.
So I'm just continuing the same process, curling each and every piece. And I have really thick hair too, so this would take me a little bit longer than it would take most people. This normally takes me, if I'm not like talking the whole time and filming it, like it would take me 20 minutes usually. And then I'll just start the other side and I'll do the same thing, just going the opposite way from this side of my face. Once, like, see, this is all the hair I've curled so far, so if I see a piece that is kind of straight or that I might have missed, I'll just grab it and just go over it. So that way I don't have a big straight piece in the back of my head. And then I will start the last section. I'll just take my clip down, and I don't really part my hair like any certain way. I mean, I'll kind of part it down the middle, but I'm not like, I kind of like put my hands in my hair a lot, so I don't have like a perfect part. But if you did have a certain way, this looks really good. But if you did have a certain way that you part your hair, like if you do it on the side, this would be when you would want to go through with a comb and part it. Much better. Now you're dressed up. He's dressed up. He's a good boy. Oh, now he's got his bow tie. Going through and making sure I'm not missing any sections of my hair. I don't see like any major parts that I'm missing. So if I'm all good and I think I've gotten everything, I will just take some coconut oil hair serum. This is from Walmart. I think it was like $5. And it's supposed to moisturize your hair. It's by Monoi. I'm not really sure how to say that. But I'll just take like 3 or 4 pumps of that and then just put it towards, especially towards the ends of your hair. You don't want to put this too close up to the top of your hair, or else it can make your hair look greasy, and you don't want that, because these curls can last you for like 2 to 3 days depending on how often you have to wash your hair. So you really don't want to put the oil too high up in your head, but that'll really smooth it out and help your hair look shiny and soft. And then sometimes I'll go through and I'll just brush my hair out, brush my curls out. This brush is gross. I need to get the hair out of it. But this is just a wet brush, and it's one of those boar bristles one that has like it has the hard bristles and the soft bristles. So I feel like that helps smooth out the hair a lot. And I'll just brush the curls a bit. And then I will take some sort of texturizing spray. I got this little sample at Sephora, and it's the Moroccan Oil Dry Texture Spray. As you can tell, I really like Moroccan Oil. Or I really like this one, the Triple Sec by Dry Bar. This is just the travel size, but this one's supposed to, it soaks up the oil in your hair too, so this is good if you don't want to put a dry shampoo in your hair. But I'll just spray this, and it smells so good. And instead of using hairspray, I'll just spray this to give my hair body. And it really helps keep my curls too. So then, and then I'll flip my head upside down and I'll spray it some more. Flip it up. I feel like a lion. So this is how the curls turned out. I don't know if you can see it. This is how I always comb my hair whenever I do curl it. And as the day goes on, and as like if I do keep them for the next couple days, they'll fall, but they fall into this like really pretty wave. And you can just keep brushing it out and reapplying the texturizing spray, and it really just helps keep it, making it look like you had just curled it. That just went flying on the ground. But yeah, that's all that I do. I'm really excited that I filmed my first video. I know it's something basic, but this is just how I wear my hair a lot, and I thought it would be an easy start and way to get into my first video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Your location, let's focus on communicating, 'cause I just need the time and place to come through.